All right.
They can talk all that. The fuck do they do? How they go through their day? Cause they ain't seen what I seen, they ain't roll how I roll. Cause I'm supposed to get money by the stove. They ain't seen what I seen, they ain't roll how I roll. Cause I'm supposed to get money by the stove. Yes, I'm posting money by the stove. Cause you know that I be waiting on them dirty ass fiends by them pissy elevators. Cause I'm trying to get this money and I'm trying to escalators. I don't even give a fuck, I got a crib with escalators. They ain't seen what I seen, they ain't roll how I roll. Cause I'm supposed to get money by the stove. They ain't seen what I seen, they ain't roll how I roll. Cause I'm supposed to get money by the stove. Yes, I'm posting money by the stove. As I be just counting loosies while I be up with my mans. And we be just counting groupies. And you know I got them gangsters on the other side with Uzis. And you know that I'm not part of that. I hope that I don't lose me. They ain't seen what I seen, they ain't roll how I roll. Cause I'm supposed to get money by the stove. They ain't seen what I seen, they ain't roll how I roll. Cause I'm supposed to get money by the stove. They ain't pull how I pull, they don't drink how I drink. They don't think how I think, I'm on the brink. My imagination, cause you know this time be waiting. And I stash all this money right up in the sink. Cause they ain't seen what I seen, they don't smoke like I smoke. They ain't got green like I roll. They don't pop how I pop, that's why my mind shop. Cause you know I'm trying to get these dirty thoughts. They ain't seen what I
We live. All right, what's up, Turtle Riders? Welcome to the Turtleboy live show. This week's episode, as always, is brought to you by our good friends over at Garage Doors Plus in Quincy. All right, I'm in my garage right now. Luckily, I'm in the 21st century, so I don't need to call Garage Doors Plus, but I've lived in houses before where I probably could have used them, right? If you have one of those old garage doors, you got to get out of your car like a moron, go over, put the key in, unlock it, lift it up. It's time to get with the 21st century. All right. Call our friends at Garage Doors Plus. You can find them online at gdplus.com. Doesn't matter where you live. They'll go anywhere except for Coleraine. No one wants to go to Coleraine. And don't worry, I don't think we have any fans of Coleraine except for Willie anyway. And Willie doesn't have a garage, so it's cool. And they will come over in one day. They will knock your brains out with the fairest price you've ever seen in your life. You're going to think he's kidding. Right? You're going to hire him right there. He's going to install it that day. And the next thing you know, he's going to give you a clicker. You're going to press a button. Boom, door goes up, door goes down. All right? Garage Doors Plus in Quincy, gdplus.com. Support the Turtleboy sponsors. All right, so. All right, cool. So we're ready to get this party started, shall we? With us tonight, our guest this week is, we haven't had him on like at least a year, Dr. Turtleboy. Isn't that right?
Yeah, about a year. How you doing, Turtleboy?
I'm good, thanks. Good, thanks. Yeah, so it's been a while. Glad to have you back. And so how we're going to do this episode is we're going to have, I want to experiment with like a call-in show, right? So obviously we don't have like a phone number you can call up or whatever, but we do have Facebook, right? So if you're interested in getting in on a segment, all you got to do is just message Clarence. I got Clarence going over here, right? And, send us a message like Christina has already messaged. She wants in. I think Laura wants in. And we'll call you guys periodically, all right, throughout the show. So it's our first ever call-in show. How we like to start every episode, however, is with a little thing called Where You Reppin'. So let us know in the comments right now. Where are you watching the Turtleboy live show from right this moment? And while that's happening, I am going to go and share this thread or this video or whatever onto the, where'd it go? It didn't pop up here? There it is. We got some static on your end there, Doctor.
Let me see if I can work on that.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead and share this over here on Clarence. Let people know we're live. All right. And I don't know if Secretary Turtle's in the comments or Bristol or one of them. If you guys want to share this on the TB News page, that would be great too. Just to let people know, because obviously it doesn't pop up on your page anymore. Now that we're not doing Facebook Live. All right. We got some real bad static over there, Doctor. I don't know what's going on. All right.
All right.
You all right? All right, there we go.
Yeah, you might. Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, there's just a lot going on in the background. It sounds like you're on a plane or something. All right.
I'm not moving.
All right, cool. We're ready to go. Oh, man, people are rolling in here. All right, we got Hartford's in the house. Agawam, Smithfield, Auburn, Gardner, Wilmington, delivering food in Brockton, Abington. I just saw Abington play a basketball game against Worcester Tech. Woonsocket's in the house. Taunton, Rentham, Charlton's in the house. Medford babies in the house. Salem, Fall River, Central Illinois. Excellent. Walpole, Worcester, Hubbardston, Brookfield, another Worcester, Rochdale, your mom's house. Excellent. Coventry, Boston, Angelo's driving around. Norton, the Woo. Melrose, Westminster, Derry, New Hampshire, Southbridge, Dorchester, Hubbardston, another one, Framingham, Southbridge, Conway, New Braintree, bottom of the hub, excellent. I think, was that Dorchester, Hyde Park, Whitehorse Beach, Nani's gravesite, excellent. Assenet's in the house. St. Louis, Missouri's in the house. Where else are you coming? East Longmeadow, Enfield, Connecticut, Brockton, Wakefield, Avon, Bangor, Bangor, Maine. Let's see. East Hampton, Connecticut's in the house. West Bridgewater, Stoneham, West Brookfield, Pawtucket. Man, West Tatnick's in the house. New Hampshire, Southie, Weymouth. Holy shit. Another Wakefield, Fall River. Woo, Tewksbury's in the house. Cabo. Hubbardston does love Turtleboy. All 5 of you up there. West Springfield's in the house. Southbridge is in the house. All right, so we're ready to get this party started. So we have a good agenda tonight, and the first thing up on the agenda, I believe, is Captin Dick Whistler. Now, Laura from London wanted to get in on this, so we're going to give Laura a call right now and add her to this, because she said she wanted in on this. So we're going to talk to her about this.
All right.
Laura is our official international turtle writer. The only person who ordered the Turtleboy book across the pond. Let's see if she answers.
All right.
Hey, is this Laura?
Hey. Yeah, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you okay, mate. We're ready to get.
Sorry.
We're ready to get this party.
Oh, I've just woken up. I've just gone to a bit of sleep and I've just woken up, so I'm a little bit disorientated.
What time is it? 2:30 or 3:30?
No, it's like just gone 1:30 because of your clocks.
What? Oh,
we don't change our clock till the end of the month.
You call 1:30 1:30?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. I always thought you guys were like 5 or 6 hours ahead. You're only 4 hours. Huh? That's pretty close.
Yeah, well, not until but then the end of the month I'll be back to 5 hours again.
Excellent. Oh, so you don't have a daylight saving time.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. All right. So let me get straight.
We just call it falling backwards. Yeah. So this guy,
Yeah. Let's talk about the Dick Whistler. So. Basically, for those of you who have not read the story, because it went up like last night or whatever, this guy, and I definitely wanted a woman's perspective on this. So this guy messages pretty much every chick in the Discussing Fitchburg Now page who has ever posted or commented or whatever. So many chicks have come forward. And the first one that kind of starts off the Me Too, she posts that, like, this guy is messaging. And here's how the conversation goes, right? He starts off by saying, hey, what's up? And, like, they engage him. They're like, not much, working. And he's like, Sammy, I was wondering if you would like to chill sometime. You free later on? And then, the appropriate thing for any guy, any male in that situation is just wait. Right, Laura? Don't you think?
Yeah.
Just wait.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, whatever
he gets a bit aggressive, doesn't he?
Right, like, whatever you do. I mean, I learned this with girls in, like, high school. Like, you figure it out. Like, don't the more you call, you text, the more they're like, wow, this guy's really got nothing going on. He really fucking wants me. He's getting kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And have you ever had a guy it gets worse, though. So he keeps going on. He's like, hey, did I say something wrong? Okay, now this is all on the same day. And then hours later, he's like, hello, What's the problem? Not sure why you ignored me all day. I mean, I can't figure out why. You know, he's so sexy and all. Hey, you there? You alive? Is the next day. What's your problem? And she says, you're coming off as a wicked weirdo, which he is. I told you I was the only... I told you I was working. I don't know you, and you're blowing up my shit. And then he really gets mad. Why? Because I asked you to hang out? How the hell is that weird? Maybe I'm too outgoing for you. Holy shit, not everyone is out to get you. Like, you really need to lighten the fuck up. Wow. And take that stick out of your ass. Yikes. And she's like, you're kind of a psycho. And then he goes, you called being rude on your part. Yeah, whatever that means. It takes 5 seconds to respond. I can that you viewed it. I can see that you viewed it, so extra creepy. So it means you chose to be ignorant and not respond. Thoughts on that?
I don't think this guy's
unfortunately,
right, Laura?
It's not untypical. That's the thing.
It's not untypical. It is pretty typical.
Well, there's lots of that. I've seen much worse than that. I mean, myself, I mainly get the ones that are fake ones. They're probably from like Lagos or somewhere, and they're pretending to be an American person who's in the military and trying to sort of talk with you. But I've seen much worse with that. But it is pretty desperate.
Yeah,
and he's got quite a history of it. Was the other one before? Like
I'll get to them in a sec.
Go back to 2012, I think.
Oh yes, we found another one. So we did an update on it. There was an update written on it today that she wrote, and it was about. It goes all the way back to 2011, and it's like the same shit, right? It's like, what is it? Hey, what's up? You single? You there? And she goes, I don't mean for this to come off as rude, but how do I know you? Not too sure, honestly. AKA, I don't know you at all. Kind of was hoping we could get to know one another. If you're interested, of course. Hey, what you think? Guess not. Thanks for ignoring me. A simple no would have been easy. And she says, this is all the same freaking day. The same day. This is a complete stranger. This is insane. What are your thoughts, Doctor? What do you think about this? Like, this blows my mind.
All I can think about is, like, this is the reason why nightclubs go out of business. You have a nightclub open up, and then the pretty girls show up, and you're like, wow, this is great. And then Adam finds out.
Yeah.
Adam shows up, harasses the pretty girls, they leave. Then it's just Adam there, and Adam doesn't buy any drinks because he's on a budget, so the nightclub goes out of business.
No.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's a great analogy.
We can't have nice things because of Adam. Adam harassing all of the Lauras.
He does. He ruins bars. I remember this. Like, guys like him, there's always like a bar that starts out, and it's like, oh man, there's like a lot of hot chicks at this bar. The word gets out. And then the Adams of the world show up, right? And then they show up and they're just fucking repulsive looking and aggressive and just really don't take hints like at all. And then the chicks are like, you know what? I really don't feel like getting fucking harassed for 3 hours straight.
Yes.
I'm going to go somewhere else. And then the bar is like fucking ruined because that was how they got all the customers there, was with the hot chicks, right?
That's right. So Adam is the nightclub wrecker.
Yes.
Adam is the ruiner of nightclubs.
He also looks like a ruiner of bathrooms.
Yes, generally yes.
Yes.
I think if he, kind of on a more serious note, and I'd like to get Laura's thoughts on this, his aggression or persistence, I've seen it work out for a lot of kids. I've seen a lot of quality women dating...
Not me.
Idiots, because they're aggressive.
I disagree.
And if he didn't look like a big toe, I think it would work for him.
Do you think it's ever worked out for him? Ever?
No. Just imagine. Imagine if he wasn't very unattractive. If he was a relatively attractive guy, that kind of aggression would work out for him. Because I know plenty of quality girls that are dating jerks because they're good looking and they're aggressive.
Well, put it this way: if he was good looking, he might have gotten a message back. Might have.
Yeah.
I'm sure the fact that he's got fucking 5,000 chins didn't help his cause. No.
You wouldn't know he had a chin unless he had the beard there, like showing where his chin should be.
Yes. And, like, just look at this dude. Like, this one's insane. He goes, these are my work hours. Like, it was all in one day. You know, I'm sorry if you thought I was ignoring you. However, I may have to decline the offer since I'm kind of seeing someone now. So, like, who knows if she's telling the truth or not, but that should cover it. Like, that's the end of it. I have a boyfriend. Yeah.
Laura, do you have any friends dating an Adam?
No. I think I'm more surprised that you're surprised about the conversation because there's I've seen much worse than that.
I'm not. Well, we don't get hit on like this, Laura. You don't understand. This is something that no guy can relate to. Like, this is a problem that a lot of guys wish they had. You know,
Turtleboy, Laura wants to tell us what the worst thing that she's experienced.
Yes, I want to hear about it,
and I want to hear it.
Yes, please do.
It's not so much me, but stuff that I've seen because the sort of like when they start just randomly sending dick pics and stuff. I mean, personally, the latest sort of like I have, it's always like these people pretending to be people they're not, and it's always a big giveaway. I mean, most of the time I ignore them, but sometimes I just decide to fuck around with them a little bit and just tell them really random stuff and tell them that I'm a 50-year-old guy with syphilis or that I live in some made-up country or somewhere like that.
Just say you're transgender.
See how far I can push it. Sorry?
It seems like you could just nowadays just say you're transgender. Like, dude, I'm like pre-fucking surgery. Say I'm pre-surgery. I'm male to female pre-surgery. Yeah. That'll scare them off pretty quick, no?
Yeah, Laura, you should save a dick pic on your phone to send back to people who send you a dick pic.
Yeah, okay. Or they don't know what you're talking about.
Who doesn't?
I say most of the time I ignore them. It's only a couple of times when I sort of just messed around with them a little bit.
Yeah. Now,
it's a good thing you didn't send a dick pic or something, because you could have sent that to his mum or something.
Well, she goes on, right? And so he's like, yeah, you're kind of seeing someone. And then the next day it's, hey, at 9:08. Then in the afternoon, hey. So, like, this guy went through his whole fucking day. And he's like, you know what? This chick hasn't gotten back to me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm message her again. And then I'm going to give her 3 days off. I'm a messenger again. I'm going to say, hey. And then I'm going to give her 6 months off. But I haven't forgotten about her. She's still in the rotation of chicks that I fucking harass. And just say, hey, maybe this time, she'll have broken up with the boyfriend. Like down here, whatever, you're a joke. Good for you. I'm not your buddy, you stupid cunt. Like, there he is right there. Like, look at this fucking bull. Like, look at this guy. Who wants to hang out with him? Nobody. No chick in the world has ever wanted to hang out with him. And that's why I'm surprised. Like, this can't ever work out. Like, no fucking way. So all these other chicks start coming forward. He's done the same exact thing. Wanted to say hi and see if maybe you would like to chill sometime. Right? Stranger, gotta love that word. Well, you are a stranger. In fact, I don't know you. We are not all scumbags and killers, FYI. That's a great starting point right there. Just like, yo, I swear to God, I'm not a killer. Not all of us, only some of us.
So comforting.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that definitely makes me feel better. The fact that you're like, yo, I'm not a killer and a scumbag, I swear. Just some of us are, not all of us, It doesn't make it look good to assume. It's like, oh, God, this guy lecturing on what looks good and what looked, oh, God, we got to call him. Let me see if I can find this.
Yeah, give him a call.
Yeah, I'm going to call him up. I wonder if I can call with you on. Let's see. I've never tried this before. Or can I add someone to this call? Let's see. Oh, I got a +1. Let me add some. Oh, there's a +1 button. See how this works. Ooh, let's call him. Adam of course his last name is Naughty, too. Catalanaughty. All right. I don't know if it lets you. Okay, so no, you have to be friends with someone out in the group. So we're going to call him up. It appears as if he has taken down his page. So that was quick. So that's the end of that. So his page is RIP. So you could thank us later, ladies of Fitchburg. You will no longer be harassed by this chick, by this dude, thanks to South Shore Turtle Girl, completely putting him on blast. And that's the end of him. So I'm sure he'll be back eventually. I love the golfing part too. That was one of my favorite parts. Like, anyone want to go golfing? Like, picture that. Like, golfing's not a fucking short thing, right? It's like a fucking all day occasion. Like, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to spend all day in a fucking golf cart with you, with the Fitchburg Dick Whistler. That's how I want to spend my day off from work, with this dude, this fucking gun nut here, right? Oh, good God.
I never thought about it that way, but that's golden.
Yeah. What is the golf thing? Yeah.
It's so. Yeah, I mean, coffee's great. You can back out a coffee. A dinner can be rough, but golfing.
Yeah.
You're even if it doesn't work out, theoretically you might have to walk all the way back.
Yeah.
You're like not even leaving with the cart and walk all the way back. You've got like a whole mile. It's a terrible gamble.
Yeah, golfing is a really intimate experience. Like you spend a lot of time with the guys you're golfing with. It's like you should probably know them. Like, you should not be one of those things like, hey, I saw you. We're on discussing Fitchburg now. Want to spend 5 hours together? Okay, sounds good. You know, like, holy shit. So anyway, he ain't there. So we're gonna call. Do you have anything else to add, Laura? Anything else about this you wanted to add?
No. I just wish I was more awake because I'm just waking up. But thanks for calling.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on. We're gonna go on to the next topic.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right.
Pleasure
Thanks,
chatting.
Laura.
All right.
Good night, Mike.
Bye.
Bye.
Night.
Toodles. All right. So on to the next topic here. And the next topic is let's see where we had second. Was it Jazel or the college scandal? All right, the college bribe scandal. If anybody wants to come on with this one, I had a woman named Christine a message. I'm going to ask her right now which topic. Let's ask her right now. All right. So, let me see. Yeah. So if any of you guys want to come on and talk about this, let us know. All right. We're going to start with the college scandal story. So this has been more of a national news story, and I like to mix it up. I'm looking at the biggest story of the weeks. The 5 biggest stories of the week were all ratchet shit. I can't do 5 ratchet stories in a row. It gets old after a while. I like to mix it up. And so this was more of a national story. It's been in the news. So I wanted to add this to the agenda. All right. And people are asking in the comments, is Dr. Turtleboy a real doctor?
No.
Okay, you're not. Okay.
No.
Don't let that man touch your prostate, guys. All right? No matter how hard he tries. All right. So next topic is this whole story. So you guys have seen this on the news. Now, it's like Aunt Becky and Lynette Scavo. Do you ever watch Desperate Housewives, Doctor?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I watched it. It was a guilty pleasure of mine back in the day. I used to watch it because I thought Terry Hatcher and Eva Longoria were hot. And, Felicity Huffman was like the wash. He's like the mother with bags under her eyes on the show. She was like, obviously gorgeous, but she was the ugly one. And anyway, so I totally forgot about Lynette Scavo. And then she reappears in this scandal. And we're like, she paid $15,000, right, for her kid to have someone else take the SATs for her because her kid's obviously stupid. And then there was, what's her name? There was Aunt Becky's kids, right? And Aunt Becky's kids are even dumber, right? Aunt Becky's kids are not, let me pull this up. I want to find this. What did I do with Aunt Becky? Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, but at least she had something going for her. The daughter was making a lot of money.
Yeah, she did. Let me see what Christina says here. She wants to come on with us. Is Brett here? I hope so. Okay, so maybe the next one, she said. Okay, cool. All right, if anyone wants to come on with us, that's cool. If not, no big deal either. So anyway, Aunt Becky's daughter is obviously a smoke. We all knew she was going to be hot, right? Like, Aunt Becky was one of the boner-inducing fucking chicks from our youth, right? That, you had to... I had to do the tuck in middle school. We all know about the tuck. I had to do the tuck in middle school. I mean, the number one perpetrator was Kelly Kapowski, obviously. Number 2, I would say, was Aunt Becky, right? And it's like, she was fucking hot, right? And she still looks smoking hot for 54.
She still is.
Yeah, she still got it, man.
She's amazing.
She looks exactly like she did in Full House, still. So, anyway, she probably got a shitload of Botox, too, but that's okay. Anyway,
fine.
Yeah, that's it. No problem. I don't care. Her daughter is obviously following right in the footsteps. Now, the thing about these rich bitches is, and these dumb white bitches, it's like the Kardashian ification of America, right? I saw this all the time when I was teaching at Shepherd. There's so many chicks like this, man, that like their whole goal in life was just to look hot. Like that's it. They didn't care how empty they were. Like these chicks had nothing to talk about. They were so uninteresting. You know, you'd have them in class, and you're like, I'm a history teacher, so I'm trying to teach history to these kids. And these are the girls you could not reach. They were the girls that get like a solid C, right? Maybe a B. Yeah. They did their homework, right? They really didn't care about history. They just cared about getting the grades so they could get into college, because that was always part of the plan. And they're not interesting people. Like you could talk about World War II, the Vietnam War, like really interesting shit, the Civil Rights Movement, shit that I was really into, and you try to get them into it too. And they just do not give a fuck, and there's nothing you could do to give them to give a fuck, because all they're thinking about 24/7 is how can I look hot, right? Like how can I look sexy? Like what is the next fucking Instagram filter that I can use? And you know why they think that? Because they're looking up to people like the Kardashians or the Jenners, right? And like this chick. However, I do think there's room for that. Don't you think?
I do. I think there's room for it. I don't necessarily blame those girls, because the reason why they're behaving that way is because they understand a fundamental truth, which is if you are a very hot or attractive woman, generally you can leverage that in order to have a great life.
True.
You know, it's you. If you're a man, generally you have to go out, you have to earn a living, and you have to attract a woman. She's like, a woman's not generally going to want to be with you unless you actually can like provide something, some value.
Yep.
But if you're an attractive girl, they understand that. Really, all they need to do is go out and play the market, and they'll be fine.
Yeah.
And this girl gets it too. The one I truly believe that she does not understand, like that the two of them were too dumb to realize that they were breaking the law.
Yeah. Oh, they knew. They knew.
And all they needed to do is not break the law. Like, they had so much going for them.
How is this even against the law? How is this against the law? That's what I don't get. What did they do that's even that bad?
Well, well, in this case, they conned the school. Well, basically, they didn't do anything worse than what Elizabeth Warren did.
That's what I'm saying. She's trying to be president. Like, oh, big deal. So they pretended to be on the fucking crew team. Well, guess what? The fucking crew coach let him on. Like, the guy, like, this is all his fucking idea. Yeah, we're going to take a picture of you and fucking crew shit, and you just write the check, and then you get in. It's like, they're like, yeah, sure, I want to go to USC, I want to party, right? And it's like, obviously, in their mind, they're not thinking like, oh, well, I'm keeping a more deserving student out. They're just thinking, I want to party, man. Like, this is a good time.
See, Turtleboy, what you don't understand is you don't understand who the real victim is here. The real victim are the fans of the USC women's crew team.
That's true. Yeah.
Those poor fans won't see the USC women's crew team move that boat faster.
Exactly. Oh, yes. They lost the Pac-12 because of these people. I don't know.
Those poor victims. Yeah, because people care so much.
Put all your money on UCLA, man. UCLA fucking kicked their ass this year. Because you got this chick in a boat. She doesn't even know how to fucking row. She's singing "Row, row, row your boat." And, she's going the wrong way. She's turning shit. She thinks it's a fucking canoe. Here we are. So, yeah. The way I look at it, it's just like, I think this whole thing's a little bit overblown, because it's like, $1 million bail? That's like what a murderer gets, $1 million fucking dollars? What the fuck did she do wrong? All she wanted to do was get her failure of a daughter into college. Why? So that she could talk about it. That's all this is. Like, she's like with all her high society friends, and they're like, oh, my Janie's going to Stanford, and my Madison is going to UCLA. And, she just wanted to be like, yo, my kid got into state school too. But obviously your kid is too fucking stupid to do that, so they had to pretend to be on a crew team to do that and pay $500,000, right? And, yeah, there you are. They always pick sports. Obviously you couldn't do this with, like, basketball, because it would be too obvious. Yeah. But like you said, this chick is... Go ahead.
They had some people that actually had a person come in and take the SATs for them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was what Felicity Hussman kids did.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that to me seems... I don't know. It just...
it's fucking...
I'm with you. Okay, there should be a punishment. It is fucked up, but yeah, I think it is overblown.
Why aren't there more like precautions in place? How come you can just hire someone to take the SATs? How is that their fault? Like, why isn't there better fucking security for this? And I'm sorry, it's a fucking college. Who gives a fuck where you go to?
Yeah.
So you got to college. Who gives a fuck? Like, I'm sorry. I just don't think it's a private school too. Who gives a fuck? I think the whole thing's a little bit overrated. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, I think a lot of this comes down to these kids don't need to be in college. Like, this is what this chick does. This is her fucking shit.
Yeah.
She has fucking
Well, so
4 million followers. Hold on.
Hey guys, it's Olivia Jade. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm doing my everyday makeup.
Oh my God!
This is so requested. You guys have been asking what I've been doing for the wintertime, how I keep my skin glowy.
I've been wondering.
All these crazy things that y'all want to know.
Yeah.
And so I'm here to sit down and film it for you step by step.
Let's talk about
Super
it.
easy. I don't wear foundation, and I still feel like I get a very nice, even full coverage
facial
kind of
look.
So if you guys want to see how I do this, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on my little post notifications, and yeah, let's get started.
Yeah, let's get started, guys.
First
Put it
thing I
everywhere.
start with is this primer. It's just like that. So I brought you guys
4 million fucking subscribers, right? We have 2,500. We're much more interesting than this broad. 4 fucking million. I mean, it's amazing. This is how stupid America is. That this fucking shit is popular. Like 4 million fucking people. Like, you know what? I can't miss Olivia Jade talking about fucking makeup. I can't fucking miss it. Right? How can I go on in life without knowing how this broad puts fucking makeup on? How the fuck can I do it? I don't know. Like, and it's like, but you know what? You know what? She's supplying a demand, right? Like,
yeah, I know. Hey, I don't understand why she was going to school anyway. At least she's producing something here. You know, if she'd gone to school, there are people who are paying money to graduate with a master's degree in feminist dance theory. Yeah. At least in these videos, she might be helping someone put their makeup.
That's true. She might be teaching another hot chick to be a hot chick, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So, yeah. So there's
but I
that.
just gotta say, did you see that interview that Elizabeth Warren had on MSNBC? She was on Morning Joe.
I did not.
Okay, so she was asked, how much sympathy do you have for the parents of the students?
I saw. That's so ironic.
Zero.
Yeah.
Zero sympathy. This is the affirmative action, the face of affirmative action hoaxing.
Yes, you're right.
It's Elizabeth Warren. She has zero sympathy.
Yep. Yep. So we're going to call this guy Alex wants to talk about this issue. So we're going to call Alex up, see what he's got to say. Because we haven't even got to the good guy yet. So that's that chick. Now we got this other family, Cardi Bleach. Look at this motherfucker. Oh, nice profile. I like the filter there, Alex. Gotta stay hydrated, MVTB. You gotta stay hydrated. All right, so is Alex there?
Hello?
Is this Alex?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much.
Need to know?
What was that?
What is it you guys need? What do you want people to
Oh,
tell you?
we want people to call in that want to share thoughts. It's a call-in show. So if you have something to add, something to talk about, let us know. What you got?
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is Aunt Becky. How old is this daughter?
The daughter is 19.
Oh, okay. So she's legal.
Yes, she is legal. Is that what you're getting? I mean, were you spanking it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you don't have to feel as bad.
Located in New York?
Is she? No, she's from California.
Oh, that's where Fifth Ave is?
Oh.
Is this,
no. We haven't got
Adam Catalano?
Yeah, no. So no, this is a call-in. This is the call-in segment of the show. So anyway, what we have here, right, is we're about to get to person number 2. So that was West Coast. Now we're going East Coast. Let's talk about this rapper guy, right? So there's another family out there, less famous. Their parents aren't movie stars. They're just, Fortune 500 billionaires. They live right on Fifth Avenue in a house overlooking Central Park, right? Overlooking the Met. And What do you think, Doctor? $10 million a house that would cost?
Yeah, probably.
I don't even want to think about it.
Absolutely. Like, Fifth Avenue?
Yeah. Right overlooking Central Park. To own a house, it's like $10 million at least. Like, so obviously.
By the way, are you wearing a Make Rap Great Again hat?
No, these are the new hats, by the way, available in the Turtleboy store. They say, Turtleboy 2020, make internet great again. Make internet great again. So definitely get those.
I thought this kid was the brother.
No, this is the brother of one of the other chicks who got in. So his sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so his sister got in to some other school, right? And the New York Post goes to the house to, find. They want to interview Dad, and they get there, and Dad is not there. But luckily, they find shithead McGee out here smoking a blunt with his ponytail, and I don't know if you guys smoke blunts. I smoke blunts. I've never seen a blunt.
Ponytail.
That blunt looks like it has fucking cancer. What the hell is that thing? Like, why the
fuck? It's like a witch finger.
Yeah, what the fuck is that thing? It looks like a... What the hell? So anyway...
It looks like a witch's finger.
A witch's finger? I've never seen one, so I can't relate. Yeah. So they start interviewing this dude, and this is his actual quote, right? He goes, yo, they're blowing... He's a rapper, of course. And he goes, they're blowing this whole thing out of proportion. I believe everyone has a right to go to college, man. In between drags, Malcolm. His name's fucking Malcolm. I'm sorry. What kind of white parents name their kid Malcolm? What kind of shit is that? It's like naming your kid fucking Jamal. Like, how the fuck are you
He seems to have a whole crew of miscreant followers of some sort.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to them in a moment. How is that okay? Like, if I'm white and my wife is white, can I name my kid Jamal? Can I name my daughter Moesha? Is that okay?
I guess.
Kind of weird. Kind of weird, right? It's like if you're. Yeah. It's kind of like if two black parents name their kid Seamus, right? You probably get some weird look. Like, dude, your fucking kid's name.
Could be some backlash there.
The fuck is wrong with you, Seamus? All right. So anyway, they named the kid fucking Malcolm, and so Malcolm goes. In between drags, Malcolm, whose father is the founder of a food and beverage distributor, International Dispensing Corporation, admitted, I didn't go to college. The toker, who sports a ponytail and raps under the name Billa, then shamelessly plugged his music. Check out my CD, Cheese and Crackers. His name is fucking Cheese and Crackers. He said of the 2018 5-track record that includes a song titled, If I Lost My Money. So, yeah, that is, so they basically fucked this girl's ACT scores up, and that intro song that we had, that was Malcolm, and, of course, like, you're not hood if you're fucking shooting outside of, like, what is this, a organic
string store,
vegan juice shop, but like you said, Alex, right, he's got some, it seems like he imported some black guys here, no, for his rap video?
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, shit could really go down at the Froyo place there.
It's true.
I mean,
now,
yeah.
How
it gets rough out there.
If you grow up in Fifth Avenue, this guy probably went to like every private school and everything handed to him. How do you even know fucking this many black dudes?
He's probably paying to hang out with them.
That could be too. What do you think, Doctor?
Is that really Jurassic 5? That's an honest question.
No, that real, like, he's got a video here of himself. Like, this is not from his YouTube channel. It's somebody else posting it. It says Billa rocks Jurassic 5 show. Let me play it to you.
He's probably paying for all this expensive studio equipment. These guys are getting...
True. That's a good point. Check this out.
Some say what motivates people is love, and some say that it's greed. So there's a letter to my unborn seed. You are part of me until you depart from me. Do a small act of pleasure, but then the room gets bigger and better. After that, you have a big whip for oxygen, positivity, negativity, and the toxins in. Promise that'll never put you up for auction, and you'll never even have a clue what adoption is. Cause I don't want you exposed.
Oh, good Lord. Good Lord. Apparently, he knows Jurassic 5. There's a couple guys from there that I looked him up. It's like legit, And he wears a hat called Make Rap Great again. This one's called Get Some. Let me play a little fucking portion of this real quick.
Ugh.
Yeah. Let me pull it. Where's his part? Where's his solo? I want to get to his solo.
Truly moving lyrics.
Yes, very much so.
Building 3.
Yeah. Building 3. Bitch, you live in the fucking Upper East Side. Building 3.
You can get some.
Come on.
I woke up and I'm trying to get
That's the guy from Jurassic 5.
Like nigga, pick some. I woke up and I'm trying to hit some. You want a problem, you can get some. You can hear me through your airway. I'm pissing in your stairway. It's young Bella and I don't know nothing about that fair play. It's that white boy with the white noise. I'm sacrilegious on why they gon' pack the prisons. Half y'all rappers faking that. Hit them with a Jason mask on my bitch's back. Cause I hit them with them bacon bags. All y'all motherfuckers can't fuck with me. Young Bella,
I mean, is this all the case?
I'm trying to get some.
I mean, what a life. Honestly, we've seen a lot of rappers, obviously, on Turtleboy. This is the one guy you give a free pass to because you're like, you know what, dude? You can afford to do this because no matter how bad you fuck up in life, you'll always have mommy and daddy's trust fund. So you can afford. This is like the one guy in America that can afford to experiment with being a rapper. Agree or disagree?
Yeah, I agree. I'm encouraged by this. It's there's this concept that people push that say if you're born with money, you're born with privilege, and you're destined to be successful. And this kid is not going to be successful. I could see him just being a burden on his parents for the rest of his life.
Oh yeah.
And frankly, you know that his father has like worked so hard. He's probably wicked smart. And every day he's got this anchor just dragging him down. It's so
He
sad.
probably has a very small, if anything, non-existent relationship with his idiot son. Because dad's probably never home. He's probably banging chicks. Like, dad's probably banging chicks at the office. Probably works 70 hours a week. Probably travels all over the country. And he's like, you know what? Just fucking throw money at it. Like, whatever. Like, my idiot son fucking flunked out of fucking prep school again. Here, have some fucking throw $100,000 at it.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is a very Billy Madison type situation.
Yes, it is a lot like Billy Madison, isn't it?
Yes.
It's
yes.
very similar.
Quite so.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. So this is the weirdest one. This is High School Villain. Billa. What the fuck? These is like expensive, professionally done videos, by the way.
Straight high school villain.
Right, yeah,
Got a big
he's
plan to make a
definitely,
billion.
Got some studios.
All these G's blood clipping.
No. You got all this G bruds clipping.
he finances all of this, and they just
On the
hype
corner
him
and
up,
they say
and
tripping.
Yep.
they get to use all his equipment for
They
free.
tell me I'm gifted. But you know I'm crazy and I'm shifted. Motherfucking misdemeanor. I be on the block with the heater.
Unbelievable. And by the way, I love this analogy. I forget who had this bug. But he's just like, it goes, who wore it better? He really does look like a fucking printer cartridge, doesn't he? Like that's
that's a great analogy.
Who-
I can't get over the make rap great again ad. All I can think about is, Puff Daddy and Jay-Z somewhere sitting in their mansions going, man, who can we count on to carry rap forward?
Yes.
Malcolm Abbott.
Yes, Malcolm.
Yeah, Jay, what's Malcolm's story? Well, he grew up, he had it hard. His father sold all his food to all the grocery stores. And, he tells his story about seeing his dad go and selling all the food at the grocery stores.
Man,
It's a great story. Yeah. He's gonna save rap.
Yep. Malcolm's the guy. He's gonna save rap. I agree. You got anything else?
Rap great again.
Hey, Alex, you got anything else to add before we move on to the next topic?
No, you guys can. I'll let you guys go. Go ahead.
Cool, brother. All right, cool. Thanks, God. We're gonna go to the next one. All right.
Thanks for having me on.
No problem.
Process up.
Peace.
Thank you.
All right. Next topic up, we got let's see what Christina was saying there. Christina was saying she wanted to come on before, but then you can hit me up. Oh,
What
Michael,
topic?
Michael, come on. He says, what happened to Christina? She said she wanted to. She says, I'll continue to ride the turtle. Did you skip me? No, we didn't skip you. No, you're up next. All right. So the next one up on the agenda is, let's see what we got here. We got the Woburn Jizz Wizard. Oh, holy moly. So this chick came to my real Facebook page this week, and really, I didn't even know who she was because I didn't write this blog. I think Bristol wrote this blog. Is Bristol in the comments there? I don't know if Bristol's out there. Maybe we can even have Bristol call up about this broad, because this chick has been blowing me up in like real life. It's been a very interesting week on my real Facebook page. So my real Facebook page is pretty private. The only post that you can see on there is the post where I advertise my book. And so whenever people come to my page now and they're not Facebook friends with me, that's the only thing they see. So they just go on there and they comment. And so every ratchet in America has come to my real Facebook page and like shared their thoughts about what they think about me, and it's kind of interesting. So anyway, she calls this chick the Woburn Jizz Wizard, all right? And so the Jizz Wizard has been posting, the title is, posts shady ads selling jacket on North Shore online yard sale group, freaks out when questioned, act like selling shit online makes you Mother Teresa. So, she's on air and she posted, and she's got this jacket, and for $450, authentic Grey Goose. I didn't even know that was a brand. Did you know that was a brand? Doctor?
Yeah, I know it's a brand. It's people overpay for that jacket, and it's dumb because it's designed to go to Antarctica where it doesn't rain.
Oh, of course.
So you shouldn't wear them in the Northeast.
Okay, that explains it. I received this as a Christmas present. Authentic. Has a small hole in the pocket area, which is why I am discounting some. I love it, but it's for such an expensive jacket I barely wear it. Pretty good price considering it's worth it. Possibly willing to negotiate, but the price I have to feel is pretty damn good what I'm selling. And so somebody says, is the hole where the security tag was? It's so true, right? Be more obvious. That's like saying, like,
look that way.
It's like saying, like, yo, I had, if you don't mind this, like, ink blot where the fucking thing blew up. It's like, so she goes, I don't know. Want to ask my Nana, whose husband, who owned the top insurance company on the North Shore. I mean, I don't brag, but you want to disrespect me as if I'm a piece of shit like you and where you come from, loser. DM instead of hating on my post because you're a loser and don't even know the brand. Sorry, my Nana has millions. I don't think she needs to steal it. So Nana's fucking loaded. She just wanted to make that clear, right? Nana is fucking. Who cares? Yeah, exactly. Like,
have you ever had a legitimate conversation with somebody like this, where when there's a conflict, they talk about something totally unrelated?
Well, what she's trying to say here is like, how dare you suggest I fucking steal it? Don't you know I'm mad rich, yo?
Because my aunt is so rich?
Yeah, I'm mad rich, yo. My Nana be blinging. My Nana don't fuck around. My Nana wipes her ass with $100 bills. All right, I don't fucks with my Nana. All right, call up Michael Scoper. He'll show you. Thomas Scoper, I apologize. Always gotta love some hating, miserable person who can never be grateful to receive a gift like this. God forbid one does nice in this world or help someone out without someone putting their 2 cents in. Shout out to the chick who liked this comment as well. Go Google the brand and the security they have on the product. Oh my gosh, she keeps going on and on and on. Right? Then she goes on and she provides she claims it's like, what is this? Her receipt, but I don't even think it makes sense. This chick is a multi-criminal. She's been on the news before with a litany of charges. She has been banned from the local Planet Fitness. Do you understand how hard it is to get banned from the judgment-free zone? Like, what? Planet fucking Fitness. This chick is banned from Planet. Oh my God, that's new level ratchet right there. I'm banned from Planet Fitness. Right. Earlier this week, as part of her plea deal for stealing debit cards from patrons. Right. She was ordered to stay away. Oh my God. She was also ordered to remain drug and alcohol free. Continue misuse of a credit card. Blah blah blah. She had also done forgery of a check. Larceny by a check, receiving stolen property, which, what are the odds that the chick who seems to be selling a fucking $450 coat with a hole in it, right, is doing that? So, I want to...
It seems really implausible that she paid for that jacket.
Yeah, she also threatened to sue us. So I'm going to go to my page here. And I'm going to go down to this fucking post because you got to see this chick. Oh, my God.
I would take her seriously because her Nana has a lot of money for lawyers.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. Oh, yeah. Dude, I don't fuck with Nana. Nana's biggest broad in the North Shore. You know, obviously, you know, makes a big deal. Hey, there's my kid. There's my crotch fruit with the Turtleboy hat. There he is. All right. Let's see here.
Hey, I'm curious. When you were finding pictures of her, are there any pictures of the right side of her face?
I didn't do the blog, to be perfectly honest with you. I just kind of touched up on this chick today because I had no idea who she was. She started coming to my real page, and it's like, you know, what's it? Grace Boyle is like talking all this shit. I'm like, who the fuck's Grace Boyle? And then I have to when I Google this chick, and it's like the first thing that comes up is Turtleboy. I'm like, oh, she was fucking written about on my website. I should probably know who she is. So anyway.
Well, have you noticed every one of these pictures is taken from up and to the left?
Up and to the left?
I'm wondering if she's... Yeah, every single one of the pictures.
I didn't notice that, no.
Yeah, every single one. I'm wondering if she's like missing an ear.
Let me see.
Or there's something really wrong with the right side of her face.
Wouldn't surprise me. She's going to steal a new one, you know? All right, let's see. Come on.
That's right. She's got a security tag in it.
Yeah. Come on, Fupa computer. Taking forever to load here. That's what she said. All right, it'll come up in a minute. All right, anyway. So she threatens to sue us after this. So let me go on with the story while this is loading. So, she claims it's from her Nana, all this shit. And where's this fucking, where is it? So this is what she writes to us. This is, let me pull it up here. Did she message the page or did she just post this on the wall? So she goes, dumbass, no, do you understand that this is defamation of character? Right? Lies, clearly you're not smart, cause else if you would've, you take down ASAP, it's okay, cause I have taken screenshots of everything, get ready to be sued, just contacted my lawyer. Hope you understand you're getting sued, right? If you had a brain cell, you would know this is defamation of character. Mad because I'm selling a nice jacket and someone wants to write a nasty comment on it and I'm not going to allow someone to rip my poster apart. What I never said shit first. You must have lived a really sorry life. I feel wicked bad for you. Like, is this your job? I heard you were sued before and they won. Right? And then she's like, none of your business. Bristol asks her, who's your attorney? None of your damn business who it is, your whole page, dummy. Oh, don't worry, my attorney will find out who did. Word of mouth, you know, you're a sorry soul. Like, honestly, AWNESTLY, honestly, like an awning. Honestly, feel so bad for you, you must just sit on your computer and troll people. Haha, the fact that you don't know this is a lawsuit is hilarious. Shows how many brain cells you have. Everyone who runs this page, like I'm gonna tell you, my attorney, your whole page got shit shut down. Boom, roast. Oh, she got us, man. She got us.
She got you so good.
Yeah. So obviously,
don't attorneys when they're about to sue you for libel contact you first and ask you to take it down?
Generally, yes. Generally, you do not hear from the plaintiffs themselves. You hear from their counsel, traditionally.
Yeah.
And also, what you don't hear is them telling you like this is a slam dunk. That's often not what happens.
Yes.
You know, like, so she obviously she's very wealthy, so she's got a lawyer on retainer just for situations like this. And so let me see if this has come up yet over here. I'm wondering the same TV. What are people saying? Let me see. Did it come up yet? All right. Got a Alex thing there. Oh, God. And Christina, we're going to add you in a minute. We're going to call you up as soon as we call this broad real quick. Come on. Fupa computer. I just restarted this computer too. Come on, folks. Good read. All right, we're up to November. Come on. Come on, folks. All right, anyway. God, I really want to get this broad on the show. Come on. Fupa computer. Like, oh, God, I'm going to fucking kill myself. So, anyway, you guys have any thoughts on this before we get this loaded up? Because we're going to call her in a minute, too. I think she might have blocked me. Where'd it go? All right, so here's my post from November. Now, she has commented on here, and you got to read some of this shit. It's, like, wild. Like, her and this other chick, who I don't remember, I guess she appeared in the blog as well. They're very upset, and honestly, check out my page if you're not friends with me. The Wi-Fi is fine, Mike. It's my fucking computer that's the problem. I got so much shit on here, I never clean it out. And every time you message me, it fucking slows it down even more, so don't message me. It'll come up in a moment. Let me call Christine just in the meantime. Because Christine is up next.
Filing a gigantic lawsuit.
Yeah. All right, here it is. Nikki, Justine, where does it go? Kerry Adams. Come on, where'd it go? Betty D. Moranville. I forget which broad Betty D. Moranville was, but she was definitely some sort of... Oh, fucking Christ! Did I just fuck it up by hitting...
What happened?
I hit my fucking phone dropped on the computer, and then it all fucking... Okay, all right, here we go. Here it is. So, anyway... Let me read these comments to you from Betty D. Moranville and Company. Christina, we're calling you. You answering? How is this not working? Christina, you call us. How about that? Because my Fupa computer's going crazy right now. I'm trying to read this fucking shit from Betty D. Moranville. This is really bad radio. Come on. I got Mike messaging me, taunting me about my Wi-Fi. Slowing the shit down. Let me call it. Anyway, we're gonna have to move on to the next subject if this fucking doesn't come up.
Yeah, I'm ready. I don't like this. I don't like this lady.
I love it because I want to get Ratchets on the phone. All right, here we are. Here it is. Okay. So this is what she has messaged to me, right? So this guy used my photos all because cops been harassing me and my man. He literally goes all out and talks about people's kids and stuff. That shouldn't be said. He's going to be in trouble after they wrote about my kids. Watch. So I don't even remember who this broad was. Then Grace Boyle chimes in. He's a sick man. He got fired as a teacher because he raped a woman. Right? And I'm like, which blog were you featured in?
Oh my God.
Yeah. She goes, you're a loser who looks like shit and hates himself so much he needs to pick on others. I'm like, I'm sorry you feel that way, but you seem pleasant. Research, Google his name. His wife is a severe alcoholic. He raped a 19-year-old student and supposedly wasn't guilty, but he got let off. You don't get let off if you're not guilty, but he wants to bash others because his life is such a mess. I'm a very, it's like, it goes.
That's libel.
Yeah.
That is libel.
Well, yes, if I wanted to, So, okay, finally, okay, we got Christina calling up. I'm going to try to answer you, Christina. Let's see if this answers it. Christina. Hello. I got a missed call from her? I just fucking answered. I just answered. I hit the answer button. Call again, Christina. I tried to answer. Let's see if it answers this time. Okay, where'd it go? Where is it? Come on. I'm just going to answer on my fucking phone. I don't care. Hello? You there? Hey, Christina, are you there?
Hi, yeah, I'm here.
Welcome to the live show. Sorry about that.
No.
Okay. So, do you have any thoughts on this Grace broad?
Well, I was just trying to connect with you, so give me a quick update.
All right. Oh, yeah. So, we're talking about this chick. Well, you want to call back with the next one then? Because I don't have time to reiterate the whole thing.
Okay. Sure. Okay, I'll call back.
Okay, we'll call back. All right, we'll catch up. Right. So anyway, let's call up Grace. I want to call up Grace. That's who I really want to call up because I want to get this Ratchet on the phone.
I want to find out from a girl's perspective why this woman takes the same picture from the same angle.
Yes, you're really into that. You really want to know that, huh? Like, what?
I don't get it. It's bothering me. Every single picture.
How it's like above?
Every single picture. It's like 6 pictures, and it's always up and to the left.
Yes, that's true. That's a good point. I didn't think of that. Come on, answer, bud. Come on, Grace, answer. Not answering. Okay, so she's too chicken. She talks all this shit, and then, it's her turn to come on, and she don't. So anyway, let's go on to the next topic, shall we? Let's talk about Juicy Jaisal Correa. And so let's get a little political here. So let me tell you. So this guy is under, 19,000 federal indictments. He, defrauded a bunch of investors for $250,000 on a stupid app, which never was intended to exist in the first place. It was all just a scam. He was taking bribes, essentially. And he's going to federal prison. He's fucked. But he doesn't resign. Everybody's asking him to resign. He doesn't. Because he's the youngest mayor ever. And I've never seen anyone as arrogant as him. Ever. And he knows he doesn't have to resign because half the city's fucking Portuguese. And I'm sorry, but you people know how I feel about the Portuguese. Okay? And it's okay to be racist against Portuguese, right? Because they're white. So, right? I mean, they count as white, right? We've debated this before. They're
European, yeah.
Yeah, so are English people. They're white too, right? French people?
Yeah.
This is the same shit. There's a little more south, right? And so, but Portuguese is a fucking cult, like no other nationality, right? Nobody is more loyal to each other than Portuguese. This guy literally is going to federal prison, and these other people are like, you know what? It doesn't matter, because his name ends in 3 vowels, so I'm going to vote for him anyway, right? Because Jaisal's a good boy. He's from the home country, right? He's cool with me. And so, he knows he doesn't have to resign, and he's just refusing to, even though, and by the way, we also caught this guy, cheating on, we found his Tinder fucking profile. He'd been trying to cheat on his fucking smoking hot girlfriend. He's just a complete scumbag. He, blew all the money at strip clubs and shit like that. And here he is the recall election happens this week. And so there's 2 things on the ballot, and this is fucked up. You got, the recall, do you want to recall, yes or no? And he loses that, so people vote yes. 62 or 63%, I want to say. So almost 2/3 of the city says, yeah, get this motherfucker out of here. But yet on the same ballot, the next thing you vote on is who should be the mayor. And now that's my problem with this to begin with, right? Is that if it should be 2 separate elections on different days. Right? If you gotta have to recall, yes or no. And if yes wins, then you have a new election for mayor, and he can't be on it. Doesn't that seem normal?
Yeah, if he shouldn't be on it if they do a recall.
Yeah, I mean that's common sense, right? Either you're fucking, if you're recalled, then you can't be the mayor. That's the whole point of a fucking recall. Right?
That's right.
Yeah, and so then on the same ballot, right? Because it's Fall River, it could only happen in Fall River.
The recall should come with a ejection.
Agreed.
You can't be on the ballot.
Exactly. And so they have 5 candidates on the back, and Correa, I think 4,900 people voted no on the recall, but only 4,800 voted for him. So that means 100 idiot supporters of his were too fucking stupid to turn the ballot over and vote for him for mayor. It's that's his fan base in a nutshell. And so he gets 4,800, which is only 35% of the vote. And then this guy, Coogan, loses by 200 votes. And then this idiot, 1971, 1460, 740. This all adds up, I think, to 4,000 votes right here. 4,100 votes. And he loses. Coogan's the only one that had any shot at all. And I don't know much about Fall River politics, but I've been reading about it, and holy shit, what a clusterfuck, right? These people are so fucking stupid. The only person who advertised anywhere where he would be seen was Jaisal, right? The rest of them, and this is what's wrong with the people that don't get how the world works, right? If any of these people had called me up and said, we want to advertise on Turtleboy, they would have won. I guarantee that much, because you would be seen. Jaisal spent all his money on the Fall River Reporter and the New Bedford Guide. That's where he advertised, right? Those are the most widely read internet websites on the South Coast. right? What do these idiots do? Because they're so fucking stupid and out of touch. They all spend their money on radio ads, like what your fucking grandparents listen to. Like anybody listens to the fucking radio, and they put it in the local newspaper. Like anybody reads the fucking Herald News and shit, right? And so they deserve to lose, right? And they're so fucking stupid, that they don't come together and like, you know what? We all agree the mayor is bad, right? Like don't you think like they all agree like this guy's a problem? Right. And so what would you do, Dr. Turtleboy, if you were in a situation?
Well, I don't know. I thought, I kind of agreed with your first theory. I thought it sounded like because his last name's Correa, everybody voted for him.
Yeah, oh, totally.
So I don't think the advertisements in the newspaper on the radio would have made a difference.
Yep.
I think at the end of the day, when the ballot comes through, if there's a lot of Portuguese people in Fall River, they're going to put Correa down.
Yeah, but you're missing my point here. What would you do if you're these people? If you're these four people here, what do you do?
Oh,
that was a layup. That was me throwing the ball.
When it came down to the wire, I'd back out. If I was Scott Pacheco, I'd back out. If I was Riley, I'd back out.
Yeah.
You'd know if you're not going to have a shot.
Yeah, totally.
But the fact that they stayed in blew it for Paul Coogan.
Yeah, I mean, that's my point here. Is like you have to know going into this, right? You have to have a general idea based on like polling numbers and people holding signs and shit, like who's the favorite, right? Everybody knows that. And if you have 45 and the next guy's got 19, the guy with 19 and 14 and 740, you got to know go ahead of time that you have no shot. And the only thing you're going to do, all 740 people who voted for this ding dong, right, would not vote for Correa. They would not. So that was taken away from someone else. All of these votes, not a single one of them would have gone to Correa. And so it's just the stupidity and the people of Fall River. So we have with us now a genuine Portuguese. We have Mike Hilario. How you doing, Mike?
Hey, what's up, Uncle Turtle? How you doing?
Good, thanks. So
I've been riding for a while, dude. I'm glad you're taking some of our calls, man. It's pretty cool.
Thanks for coming on. What are your thoughts on this whole the Fall River election?
Well, first of all, to answer one of your questions, yes, Portuguese is actually considered white, but the state of Rhode Island actually considers us minorities. If you look into like their preferential treatment of minority-owned businesses, Portuguese is actually listed as a minority that qualifies to be a minority-owned business. So I've always found that kind of funny. So we're white, but in Rhode Island we get minority status.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. See, I knew you guys are tweeners. Yeah.
I'm surprised. There's two other Portuguese names on that list, though. Camara and, the last woman there only got 740 votes. She's married to a Portuguese guy, with that hyphenated last name. So I'm surprised those two didn't do better.
Well, first of all, she has a hyphenated last name. I'm sorry. You might as well your last name might as well be Cunty McCunt if you have a fucking no offense to anybody with like a hyphen in their last name. Ditch it.
She's got a hyphenated last name. She's a liberal. Liberal's going to play well in a city like Fall River.
Beyond just a liberal. Like, you know what I mean? One of the, like, I'm sorry. If you want to keep your maiden name, more power to you. Keep your fucking maiden name. Don't do the hyphen. Stop it. That's like you're punishing your children. You're punishing your kids. Like, nobody wants to have a hyphen. And what happens if someone with a hyphenated last name marries someone else with a hyphenated last name? How's that work?
It's like a last name to the fourth power.
Yeah, seriously. It's like it's exponential from that point on, right? So anyway,
name goes first.
It doesn't bother me that she's a liberal. It bothers me that she's a race-baiting leftist. That video that you put up on there, it like perfectly exemplifies that. Are you going to play that video?
Yeah, let me play it. Do I have it here? Yeah, this is the video of her and the guy that finished in fourth place, Kyle Riley, arguing over something.
Working in New Bedford. A simple Google search and review of articles from the newspaper there showed that he was in administration at Westside High that was shut down due to allegations of warehousing children with disabilities and children of color and locking them in a timeout closet. The school shut down, later reopened, even changed its name to Trinity Day Academy due to the negative perception in the community.
I can't start off with your question because I need to use some of my time to rebut what Erica said in her last comments. I don't want facts to get in the way of your statement.
You're right.
So anyway, this guy, real quick, this is 4th and 5th place. Both of these people are taken away from the guy who could have won. That's the whole point here. And this guy was some type of administrator at a school. And I know these types. They're all con artists, right? They come and they fix you a school. It's such horseshit. Read the book if you don't know. Be wary of anyone who says they can fix a school. And a lot of these schools, these problem schools, have like timeout rooms because these kids are fucking crazy. We had one in Fanning. Like if they're out of control, you throw them in a padded room and they punch shit, right? Because they're crazy. And this chick's like, oh, well, you're throwing children of color in there. It's like, nah, we're throwing the crazy motherfuckers in there. And yeah, some of them are children of color, right? Because they're fucking nuts. Yeah.
Would it not be a problem if he was just throwing white kids in the closet?
I guess
you don't have to mention that they're handicapped or children of color. If he was putting kids in the closet, just say he's putting the kids in the closet.
Yeah.
If you have to add that, then you're a leftist race baiter.
It's all these people know how to do, man. They have to fucking throw race and like ableism and genderism and oh my fucking god. Not to go on a tangent. Did you guys see Chelsea Clinton get accosted yesterday?
I did. I read about it.
Oh, it's good. We'll go. I might have to do something on that. She gets fucked like this nut. She had like suggested that Ilhan Omar, from Minnesota there, was anti-Semitic, which she is. And she had said like maybe take it easy on the Jew hating. She tweeted something like that. Maybe we should like be nice to Jews. And because she did that, this fucking lunatic at NYU comes up to her and is like, fuck you, you got the 49 Muslim people in New Zealand killed because of your anti-Islamic rhetoric against her. It's like, that's how these people are. Everything to them comes down to like, you have victimized people of color somehow. It's all they know how to do. And so it's like, geez, I mean, it's unbelievable. And what does she do as a result of that? She helps the douchebag get reelected. Like what? Like
what's funny? What's funny is that I know this was a blog on a different topic. I was catching up this week and I was reading the blog about the morons that interrupted the city council meeting where the kids were getting honored.
Yes.
And there was a line in that blog that I absolutely loved, which was, the woman that was there. She could only use the only weapon she had at her disposal, which was volume. Which I thought that was such a perfect way to describe the way these radicals are. And then this is on both sides, far extremism on the right or the left.
Yep.
But it's like when you run out of facts, you just start screaming and you think that whoever's loudest wins the argument.
Yes.
And it's like the last ditch effort of a person who has no factual basis for their argument.
Yep, totally. And so you're right. It's all it comes down to is just being loud. And meanwhile, J-Soul is sitting there like, fuck yeah, keep fucking saying shit. Like this is him. Look at this smug motherfucker. Good triumph over evil. This guy just got fucking recalled. He just fucking 61% of the people said, get the fuck out of here. And they're like celebrating it like, oh, this is a fucking Roman triumph. What the fuck? Only in fucking Fall River. Only in Fall River.
I think, you know what? I think this whole situation, honestly, is just a perfect microcosm of like how just the general public just doesn't really understand how politics actually works, and like don't actually follow anything, don't get involved. Like, I guarantee you, there's people who voted there's people that voted to recall this mayor and then cast a ballot to re-elect him because I don't think they understood what they were doing.
Yeah. Oh no, totally.
Like, there's probably a good portion of that population that had absolutely no idea what the results of their votes were because people don't take the time to actually look into what they're voting for. They vote a letter.
Yeah. I mean, well, you still with us there, Mike?
And they have no earthly idea what they're actually doing.
Yeah. Totally.
What's that?
I agree 1,000% with that. I just think, you could argue the same thing happened with, Al Gore, with Ralph Nader. You could say the same thing, or the same thing could have happened with Trump, with Jill Stein taking votes away and shit like that. Ross Perot. I mean, this is why people complain about the two-party system. This is why I like it, because it's fucking douchebags get elected without a two-party system. It's the only way to do it. You can only have two. It's like saying, like, when you have a championship game, but there's a tournament that leads up to the championship game, right? But there's only 2 teams in the Super Bowl. That's it. You can't have fucking 40 teams in the Super Bowl and whoever gets the most points. No, that's not how it fucking works, right? There's only 2 fucking teams.
Yeah, this is another little bit of a tangent, but I'm telling you, the Democratic primaries and leading up to the race, the debates leading up to a final candidate, is just going to be popcorn-worthy entertainment. And
it's funny you bring that up because here's why Bernie could win, right? Is because Bernie is probably, 35% vote for Bernie, right? Well, the other 65, like, Bernie's insane. Bernie's a fucking wild socialist nut job. And, like, the most radical of them by far. And the rest of them are probably, like, thinking, like, yeah, that guy's fucking nuts. He's not even a registered Democrat, whatever. We should be uniting against Bernie. But they're not. And they're all going to take votes from each other. And Bernie could sneak in with 30%. And I think that's a good analogy you bring up,
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, again, we're going down a little bit of a rabbit hole here, but I think Bernie could have won last time. I think young voters would have turned out at the polls again with a lack of understanding of what they were voting for.
You mean against Trump?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean anybody could have done better than Hillary, I suppose, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you take Bernie, who young voters just love for whatever reason. They just love him because of all the free shit probably that he promises. And it was such a close election with the 2 most unlikable presidential candidates in the history of this country. Yeah. You put somebody like Bernie in there, where he's got a popular movement behind him of young voters. Yeah, that could have put him over the top.
Yeah. Any more thoughts on this, Doctor?
Do you think Erica Scott Pacheco carries around a bottle of mayonnaise in her purse?
What, like Hillary carries hot sauce? Have you been thinking about that?
I just look at her picture, and she looks like a woman who's got mayonnaise in her purse in case her sandwich doesn't have enough mayonnaise on it.
Hey, you guys, lay off my people, though. It's Pacheco. Lay off my people.
Oh, is that right?
I tease. I love the Portuguese women. I could just never marry one.
Listen, I couldn't either, and I'm full-blooded Portuguese. I would never marry a Portuguese woman.
Yeah, I mean, they're very attractive. They got nice skin. I like the brunettes. I think Portuguese is kind of a sexy language. I'm not going to lie. I used to have OnStar, and I would put it on Portuguese just because it turned me on a little. Like, I'm not going to lie. I got a thing for Brazilian women. Everybody knows that. But, yeah, ultimately, I could never marry one. It would be a little much. Yeah, just being honest. I don't know if that makes me racist or whatever, but if I am. You can sue me for it later. So, anyway, why don't we go into the last topic here? Thanks for coming on, Mike. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Mike.
Thanks for having me, man.
Peace. All right, so let's go on to the final topic here, the Pube face killer. And I really want to get this gentleman on the phone.
Yeah. Dude, that's a great name. You had a naming contest?
Yeah. For the Pube face? Yeah.
The name's perfect.
Yeah. So this motherfucker, right, is just look at him. Oh, good lord, there he is. So
I missed the competition, but to me, he kind of looks like one of those Tide Lady Boys.
Tide Lady Boys?
Yeah, he's got a lot of feminine features. He could be a Tide Lady Boy.
I'm not. Oh, I see. They said Tide. So this guy has been arrested a bunch of times before. Most recently, he took the cops on a high-speed chase. He's got bench warrants. And my favorite part about his arrest was that he did not... during the booking process, he was uncooperative, which prevented them from being able to photograph him. So the image Rochester police provided of Boston is from a 2017 arrest for a warrant on contempt. I've never even heard of that before. The guy won't pause for a freaking whatchamacallit, a booking photo. So I want to call.
They should have held the camera up and to the left.
Yeah, you love that, huh? So yeah,
gotta get his good side.
Yeah. So Dawson Boston. First, his name is Dawson Boston. I thought it was a joke when this got sent to us. I'm like, his name's Dawson fucking Boston. You got to be kidding me. Dawson fucking Boston. So I'm gonna message Dawson right now. See what he's up to. So I really want to get him on. So he's a heroin dealer. He's not been arrested for heroin. You asked a question before. You said, how do you know he's a heroin dealer? So the person who sent us this story is confirmed, and other people have confirmed with us as well, that he's notorious for being a heroin dealer in there, that they know junkies that get their shit from him. And it's kind of only a matter of time. So he posts the other day about, people shooting heroin up, and he's like, yo, what the fuck? I'm about to kill Trump myself. On God, go tell him. So he's mad that Trump is fucking up his heroin business. A bunch of people share it, and then the next thing he's like, yo, this is crazy. I got 4 U.S. Marshals looking for me because I threatened the president, and he makes this video after he gets visited by them.
Load up my bowl with these crazy ass assumptions. This shit, nigga, say fuck it. Oh my god, so I forgot to tell you. So these niggas wanted to talk to me, right? Went and talked to him. Or I talked to him. These niggas said I could be going to jail if I wrote a post like that again. How the fuck do they track me down because I say Trump? Like, what? All I gotta say, facts. All I gotta say is don't mention the president online. Don't mention Trump online about killing anybody because
don't do that.
They'll track you down, bro. They'll track you down.
Yeah, like, don't do that. How the fuck did they find me? Oh, I don't know. It's Secret Service. And, your name is Dawson fucking Boston. You're like the easiest person to find in the world. Dawson fucking Boston. Your name fucking rhymes for some reason. And you use your real names and you drop N-bombs and all this shit. So, I want to call up Dawson right now because he said he would come on. So we will call him.
Oh, that's great.
And he's been calling me all week. And he's another one that's been all over my real page.
Have you talked to him yet?
I did talk to him. I called him up and I pretended to be a junkie. You want to hear? Let me. Oh, here it comes. Oh, it's ringing. It's ringing. They'll track you down, bro. Oh, come on, pussy. Come on, Dawson's queef. That's what he calls him. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Come on. I did junkie voice. Let me see if I can find junkie voice. Let me think I got it in the downloads.
Dawson's crack.
I love you guys. Let me see if I can find this audio. There we go. From the, what? It was probably, what day was this blog published? The 14th? Oh, here it is.
I like David.
Oh, here's my junkie.
David LeBron.
This is me pretending to buy fucking heroin off of him.
Oh, that's great.
Come on. Good boy.
I don't understand how he's not in jail right now.
Oh, what, nigga? I'm about to block you, bro. Yo, come on, son. You know it. I ain't no cop caller. I ain't no snitch. Bro, you sound like a junkie, bro. You sound like a straight junkie. Get a life, bro. Yo, come on, bro. Don't be calling me that. Come on, I just need a little bit. I don't fuck with niggas like that, nigga. My brothers do that shit. I don't fuck with that shit. Junkie ass bitch. Got that on deck. That ain't gonna cut it, dude. Fuck that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need some dab, let us know. But other than that, you need some fucking OD. This thing is a yo, come on, son. I need that shit. Come on. You don't even know. You know what you need? What you need is go get a prescription for Suboxone. What you need is that's what you need. That's what you need. You need to go get your life together, nigga. You need some fucking rehab. That's what you need. Yo, come on, son. Come on, son. Come on. Don't play me. Yo, don't play me. Bitch, shut up. Yo, I ain't no bitch, dude. Just come on, bro.
Yeah, he hangs off of me. So, this is what I hate about fucking drunk. Do I do a good junkie voice? Did that work?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it took me a while to figure out which one you were.
Yeah. What the hell's going on? So, anyway, Yeah, my junkie voice. And what pisses me off about him, it's like, they're like looking down on junkies, these people. It's like, bitch, that's your customer base. You can't fucking hate on junkies if you sell heroin. Pube face killer. Right? So, anyway, yeah, I mean, they were definitely convinced I was like a legitimate junkie, but he like looked down at me. He obviously didn't want to like do it on tape. At least he was smart enough not to do that. But he did threaten to sue. So this is what he writes.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, I'm calling the cops on you because you made false news on Facebook. You made get you for slandering. And by the way, the guy that like hates on motherfuckers for calling the cops and shit is threatening to call the cops. The heroin dealer's calling the cops, right? So he goes,
yeah.
People are calling me Unky Junkie now. That's good. I'm glad you guys like my junkie voice. Yo, come on, kid. Come on, dude. Come on. I know you got it, dude. Oh, come on, bro. Hook it up. No, come on. Anyway, I don't care. You're a liar. I'm getting a lawyer. Promise you that. You ain't fucking up my name because God knows Dawson Boston. It's hard. That's a clean name, Dawson Boston. You can't. Like, he's got a great Google search prior to this, right? So he can't afford to do that. Meredith said that she wanted to talk, so we're going to call Meredith up now. Let me call Meredith up. See if she wanted to add anything to this. Like this shit. I got to do the junkie voice more often.
Unky Junkie is a great character.
Unky Junkie, I know. We gotta. That is a new official character. Unky Junkie. Need more Unky Junkie.
Yeah, you play it. It's believable too.
Come on, dog.
Really well.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I know people are like, I was so impressed with Dawson Boston before this. Now I'm just really disappointed in him.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Meredith.
Hello.
Meredith.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good.
So we're talking about the Pube face killer here. What are your thoughts on him?
Oh my god. I don't even know.
You don't know?
Well, I do. Well, I forget.
You forget.
Would you date him?
Would I?
Yeah,
No.
would you?
No.
Why not? He's all right. He's a stallion. He's got cash money.
Well, I actually think that he likes men.
You think he likes men?
The picture of him with the shirt off.
Yeah,
with his arm around the other guy.
You're right. He seems to be liking that kind of a lot.
He seems to like men better.
That's a good point. Like, why would you ever pose for a picture like this?
Why would you pose for a picture with a topless guy?
Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah.
He's wearing platform shoes.
People generally don't do it.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's just like, who pauses for this? Like, yo, dog, I got an idea, dog. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take my shirt. First, I'm going to get my cornrows done, right? And then I'm going to take my shirt off, and I'm going to put my rosary beads on with my bling. And then, yo, you gonna wear your nice, tight black T-shirt and your flat brim Chicago Bulls hat, and you gonna put your arm on my bare shoulder, and we gonna kind of squint into the camera and like kind of be like, yo, we models now and shit. We like gay, but no gay. We like kind of gay, but not really gay. Like that's obviously the money look he's going for. That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. Somebody playing with
that's not cool.
Yeah. So, any other thoughts on this douchebag?
Well, he's upset that people are coming to his door because he threatened Trump online.
Well, he's not mad. He's mad at us, so he's making shit up, and he's just like, "Yo, I'm trying to get my music career going, and you're trying to ruin it by slandering my name." So you either take it down or my lawyer. I mean, what are the odds? Of course he's.
Who is a lawyer? Who is a lawyer?
Everybody we write about. Everybody we write about is a lawyer on call.
They have a lawyer.
Yes, they all do. Every single one of them. This is him rapping at his apartment. Here he is.
On the strip with the 30 on my head. Savage life, took this shit I've been through. Been with the shits way before it was cool. Dropped out of school, used to do what I do. Beat him on a 22, ass after them on road. Only couple schools on a loose, straight to go.
Oh my God, make it stop.
I was supposed to buy the stuff, always on the move, like a drop on my shoe. I ain't never been a fool, so I always kept it cool. Gangsters on the finest, nigga, I don't talk a lot. You gon' find me with the gang.
Oh, gangster. Here's another one. Him and his homies pointing guns at the camera.
I'm sure this
If your rap career involves you just kind of lip syncing to really bad rap music, I would argue that your rap career is not going quite as planned. Or maybe it is. I don't know. You know, I don't know if he's got what it takes. So he messages, you know, the page, and he's just like, I'll be contacting the police. And he sends a picture of me with Ted Cruz, right? It's like, oh, you got me. You got me. And then a picture of my book, and it's like a screenshot. I'm like, I don't know what you're planning on doing with this. Sorry it had to come to that. But just talked to my lawyer, and he's going in on this case. You made it so easy to get a lawsuit for false information, false indicator. You will be put in jail on spot. I've been talking to the U.S. Marshals.
Whoa, Turtleboy! Did you just do a false indicator?
Yes, that's a false. It's like when.
How dare you?
It's like when it says like your gas tank is low, but you really have like half a tank. It's like, yo, that's a false indicator, dog. Yo, that's fucking.
How dare you falsely indicate him?
Yes. Yep. What else is he saying? You will be put in jail on spot. I've been talking to the U.S. Marshals. Yeah, when they came and visited you about Trump. You really messed up because I screenshotted everything, even on breaking news. You're making false information about the government and U.S. Marshals while another charge. And then, to cap it all off, one of you two, by the way, has me on echo. I can just hear myself in the background. Is that you, Meredith?
It's not me.
Eris,
I don't think it's me.
Do you have the show on?
No, I don't think it's me.
Do you have the show on at your house? On your computer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you turn the volume off. That's the problem.
Turn the volume up.
Yeah, turn the volume off. Yeah. So anyway, he goes on to say...
all right, better?
Yeah, that's much better. Thank you. You're fucked. You're getting sued. All this shit. God, I wish we'd get him on. And then he pretends. I've never had this happen before. He pretends to be the police taking over his phone. And he goes...
Yeah, because police use Facebook all the time.
Right. When police go and they're like, yo, I got this dude slandering me, and the cops... You know what the cops say? Okay, I have a plan. Let me use your phone, and then I will message him on Facebook Messenger, and we will let him know that we mean business. Somebody's got me on echo there again. I hear myself again.
I don't think it's me.
Oh, is that okay? So he goes on to say, Aiden, we need to talk to you directly. Call and talk to us. Take it down. It's harassment, and you can get sued for all this false. Okay, choose to be smart guy. We have Dawson's video of you asking for products. That would be the Unky Junkie video. Also have proof. You've been doing this for years. Call Summersworth PD. We see you in Worcester. Dawson gots everything we need on you. He gots everything we need. Dawson gots it. And then he's like, then he's just like, yo, rapist, wife and kids, Jefferson Holden, Michael Gaffney pays, Clarence equals wife, wish you the best, wifey. So now he thinks he's talking to my wife. We know who you are. Just matter of time before you and Aiden are sued once again. I have no words. You guys have any thoughts on this?
I didn't get the part where he said wife equals whatever.
He said what did he say? Clarence equals wife. So he thinks that Clarence, my wife, runs the Clarence page. That's what he thinks. And I didn't get the Michael Gaffney pays part. I don't know who brought that up, but anyway. Do you have anything to add, Grandpa? I mean, not Grandpa, Dr. Turtleboy.
it's taken me a little while to get over. I'm super sad for that beagle in the video.
Yes.
Because that poor freaking beagle is just suffering. You know you're going to see it at the Worcester Animal Shelter soon.
Well, the Rochester. And, he lives in New Hampshire. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. That just makes me sad.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think he's mad about the heroin. I don't think he's mad that you posted, the video where the marshals came to his house. He's just upset that you called him a pube-faced killer.
Yes, that's more than anything. It's like, yo.
That's the only thing he's upset about. And frankly, it's upsetting because that's a great name. It is a great name.
It is.
I mean,
he's not.
How can you escape that name?
I didn't even think of that. Like, he's not even mad that, we accused him of selling heroin. He's not mad.
No.
Yo, Dawson. Yo, dog.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Yo, what up, son? You got any
What's
good?
Up, bro?
You got that good shit, Doug?
Is it Dawson?
Yeah, we got Dawson on the line.
Oh.
Yeah, you got Dawson Boston on the line. What's up,
So,
Clarence?
how is the lawsuit going?
Hold on. Nigga, I'm not a banger, something you ain't about. You about a bunch of strangers.
What?
I said I'm a banger, something you ain't about, a bunch of strangers.
You're banging me in the
what's
ass?
What's up, bro?
You're banging me in the ass? Is that what you said?
I said I'm at a banger, like a UNH party, not a bunch of strangers.
Yeah, you're getting banged. I get it. I get it. You're getting gang banged. Big deal.
Hey, Dawson,
I'm not judging you for getting gang banged.
Dawson. What are you upset with Turtleboy about?
Yeah, what are you upset about?
What are you upset with Turtleboy
about?
Yeah.
I'm upset about you making false accusations about me.
What was false?
You're slandering me, you're harassing me. Listen, you're harassing me, you're bullying me.
Oh, you're bullied. Oh, poor Dawson's getting bullied. It's so sad.
Yeah, you're bullying me.
Did you cry about it?
I'm talking.
Did you cry?
Yeah, you're bullying me, you're slandering me, you're harassing my life.
Okay, so, do you sell heroin?
Clarence, does Dawson Boston sell heroin?
Yes.
No, he sells bud.
Okay, so that's not what I heard, though. I talked to some
friends. Literally, to my friends and to my family. If some random nigga hit me up like you, I wouldn't sell you anything. I don't care if you need a gram, nigga.
Right, because you're smart.
Nigga, that's my bud. I'm not selling you any bud, nigga.
You drop a lot
This is the reason I don't sell anybody bud, because you niggas is junkies trying to fucking steal from me or whatever.
Yo, time out. Meredith, is that you again? Do you have the show on again, Meredith? Because all I hear is feedback.
That's my bud. I'm not selling you.
I'm here.
Do you have the show on again? Because I'm hearing tons of feedback.
Do I want to be on the show?
You gotta turn the show off, Meredith. You're live right now, by
Nigga,
the
throw
way.
me on the show, but yo, is this Clarence?
Yeah, this is Clarence.
This is Aiden?
Yeah, this is him. This is Uncle Turtleboy. They call
Oh
him.
yeah. No, I'm sorry. I do have the show on.
Yeah, you gotta turn it off. You
Aiden.
gotta turn it off.
Aiden.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, Aiden.
What up, yo?
I don't know why you're doing this stuff, but this is Dawson Jacob Boston.
Okay.
I don't know who you're fucking with, but you obviously don't try to be smart, bro.
Yep.
You don't know who you're fucking with, bro. I feel sorry for you because I got the money, I got what I need to go into this evidence. All this shit is fake, bro. All this shit is fake, bro. You can try to find messages, you can try to have the cops raid my house, but either way, bro, no matter what in this world, I will never be caught with anything because I sell bud. So, where you went wrong in this mistake, you said I sold heroin.
Okay.
That's a false accusation.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you, bro. I'm gonna get you for at least 80 grand.
Oh, 80 grand? Why stop there? Why not go for like $1 million? Why 80 grand? Where'd you get that number?
I will go more. If I can get 80, if I can get 80, I'm happy.
I think you can get at least $250,000.
Is it because you raped a girl?
I did. It did. But, you know, it's not rape.
Bro, I don't care about that shit.
Yeah,
I don't care about that shit. I don't care about how you raped a girl. Bro, that's you, bro. Keep that to yourself. Don't tell anybody
Meredith,
else.
do you have it on again? Because all I hear is echo, Meredith. I gotta hang up on you, Meredith. All right.
Obviously, bro. But what I'm saying is when I look up your name, that's all I look up. So why would you want...
Why would I want to what? What do you find when you look up my name? Oh, did you hang up, Dawson? Too scared, Dawson? Dawson's Fleek. Hold on. We got to call him up again.
Yeah, get him back on.
We're calling up again. Meredith was kept playing in the background there, so it was like really
She was trying to put it on me. I didn't
it definitely wasn't you. I know. I don't think she understood that when you have the show on, we can hear it. Oh, come on, pussy. He hung up. He's at a banger. He's getting banged in the ass. Come on, Dawson. So you guys heard that number, right? 80,000? That's kind of an interesting number.
Yeah, I'm wondering
why are you hanging up, bitch?
I'm trying to talk to you.
Okay, so do you think you could take me in a fight? Yes or no?
I'd wreck you.
No, I don't think you would. How much do you weigh? Like 130 pounds?
150.
Oh, 150. Well, you're what, 19 years old?
Yep. 20.
Nah, dude, you don't know me, son. I ran the streets. I've been through them streets, son. You don't know shit.
It don't matter.
No, it don't matter. Trust me.
Because I'm gonna win this court case. I'm gonna win.
What court case? Do you have a lawyer?
Yep.
Who's your lawyer?
It don't matter.
And what is he suing us for?
He's suing you for harassing me. He's suing you for He's suing you for slandering. He's suing you for bullying me online.
Okay, so there's three things.
All that
okay, so we
shit.
got three things. We have he's suing us for harassment, which is interesting because harassment is a criminal charge, not a civil charge. So no, but I just want to make this clear.
You with something.
I just want to make this clear because you do have a lawyer. He is real, obviously. And he's telling you that he's suing us for harassment, which I thought I'd let you know. Harassment is a criminal charge, not a civil charge. So if he says he's suing you for harassment, he's not being truthful with you.
You're still bullying me.
Right,
You're
and that's
bullying
and bullying
I'm a
is
little kid.
You're 20 years old. You're a little kid, right? So if your lawyer is telling you that bullying, you can get sued for bullying.
I could kill myself, bro. I could kill myself.
And you should.
I could kill myself because of you.
You won't do it.
Yeah, I should.
You won't.
Exactly.
You won't do it.
Exactly. So I hope you post this video online too.
You won't. Are you saying you're going to do it? Are you really going to do it?
Yep. I'm going to kill myself because of you.
Can you live stream?
You're trying to ruin my life. And my girlfriend's family knows about it now, and I'm hurt.
Live stream it. Live stream that shit.
They all know about it.
You're gonna kill yourself. I'll pull a Michelle Carter right now.
I'm gonna kill myself, yo. I'm gonna kill myself.
You won't. You won't.
I'm gonna blow my brains out because of you.
You won't. You won't do it.
Guess what?
I'm waiting.
You know for a fact I won't do it. But instead, I'm gonna tell the court what I was about to do. You're gonna go to jail for a long time because I'm thinking about it.
So we're gonna go to jail.
I'm still thinking about it. I'm gonna blow my fucking brains out, nigga, because of you. I'm gonna blow my fucking brains out because of you.
I'm waiting.
Motherfucker.
We're all waiting.
I'm gonna blow my fucking brains out because of you.
We're waiting for the show.
That's all I gotta say.
You won't do it. Come on, man. You got the good life.
I won't. You know why?
Why? Because you're a pussy?
Because
you're a pussy.
I want $1,000.
Because
what? I want 150,000 off of you.
Well, and you can't collect 150,000 if you're dead. It's definitely going to hurt your lawsuit, I think, if you kill yourself.
I'll get 80,000 and I'll put 20,000 towards it.
But you'll be dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna get something off of you, Clarence. Aiden,
so, are you gonna kill yourself? We got like 100 people watching right now. Everybody wants to know.
You fucked with the wrong person,
Dawson,
nigga.
I got some people saying here that you don't have what it takes. You don't have the guts to do it. You don't have the guts.
Yo, let me just tell you. It's okay. He can be recording me. But I'm gonna just tell you, Clarence.
True.
That I have what it takes. I don't have the money because I work a job.
Yeah, you're a heroin dealer.
You live with your mother.
Yeah, you're a heroin
dealer. You live
dealer.
with your mother in Jefferson, Mass.
Yep.
I know exactly where you live.
Yep.
But guess what? 11 Mason Road. I'm not gonna threat. 11 Mason Road. I'm not gonna threat.
Okay.
111. 111. 111.
Okay.
111. 111. 1.
Yeah, we all heard that part. Yeah.
111.
Yeah, we heard that part.
I'm not gonna threaten that number.
Okay, so are you
know
gonna?
Why?
How come you haven't killed yourself yet? I'm still waiting on that.
Like he got bullied by he got bullied by high school teenagers.
I know.
He's not.
I know.
Wait, but no, I got bullied.
But
who's that bitch boy in the background? Is that the guy who's fucking you in the ass right now? Is that the guy who's fucking you in the ass?
Because he'll blow you.
Blow. He's not.
He'll blow you.
Bro, how hard is he fucking you right now?
High school teenagers.
I know.
Who's fucking who here? Are you fucking him or is he fucking you? Is he fucking you?
How could you let that happen?
Is he raw dog? Is he wearing a condom? Is he wearing a condom?
For me.
Oh, take it easy. Yeah,
so
pump a little
that
harder.
has nothing to do with him, Clarence, Aiden,
Okay.
Aiden Kearney.
What kind of lube is he using right now? Can you answer me that? What kind of lube is he using?
What kind of lube is he using?
Yeah, to fuck you in the ass right now.
He's using strawberry. He's fucking me right now.
Oh, that's kind of hot. I like that. That's a
You're using
good
grape.
choice. Good choice. Definitely a good choice.
He's using grape. He fucks me in my ass, bro.
Ooh, nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that. Now, no judgment. No judgment. I got nothing against that. That's
nothing wrong, nigga. I got my fingers so deep in the fucking. Oh.
So, are you gonna kill yourself or not? We got a lot of people here.
I don't even know where that thing came from. There's a whole just.
Yeah, we got a lot of people here that say that you don't have what it takes. A lot of people here saying that you don't have what it takes.
Aiden, I love you, bro. Just remember, can you just remember? Hold up, before you talk, just remember. Can you really write it down right now?
Are you gonna kill yourself or not?
Write it down because you're having. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You're having.
Yo, nigga, what's your mouth, son? Don't be yelling at me, son. I don't fuck with you bitches. I don't fuck with you bitches, son. I'll be raising my voice. I'm fucking with a rap god, son. Don't be talking to me that way, son. I'm talking to the people that's Killah. Yo, son.
I want your 150,000, nigga.
Yo, dog. I'ma kill myself for $200,000, son.
You're talking Benjis right now.
Yo, dog. I'ma kill myself for $500,000. I'ma live stream that shit, and you be feeling mad stupid, cause I be getting bullied, and then my lawyer be calling you, dog, and we don't be fucking around, and then I got fucked in the ass by my boy with the grape jelly, and that shit was hot, dog. Anyway,
bro, you talk money. That's all. Bro, can you talk normal? Cause I can't talk.
Well, I'm just talking like you.
Talk like a fucking rapist.
Well, I'm talking like you. Well, speaking of rapist, I mean, you're the one that's getting real right now. So, anyway, do you have anything to ask him? Dr. Turtleboy, you got anything to ask?
No. That's like a girl screaming for help.
Okay, anyway.
Nobody's gonna listen to that, bro.
I just want to say this.
Nobody's gonna listen to that. That's like a girl screaming for help, bro.
You're not going to kill yourself. You're not going to kill yourself. You'd obviously be doing the world a favor if you did.
I wish I could lock myself in the room so you could only hear me. Because Erden Kearney, I swear on Dawson Boston, Aiden Kearney, I swear on Dawson Boston's life, I swear to God, I called my lawyer, and she says that you're going to get hit easily for domestic violence. You're going to be hit for harassment.
Okay.
You're going to hit before slandering. You're going to be hit for bullying.
Oh.
Aiden.
Is this your court-appointed attorney?
I will see you in court, and when I see you in court and I find out who you exactly are, I'm going to have my brothers come and find you and throw a football to you. And when you catch that football, I promise, nigga, when you catch that football, you're going to catch a touchdown because you're going to be winning.
So your brothers are going to throw me a touchdown pass?
Yeah, we're going to throw you a touchdown pass, nigga. You're going to win all of this.
That sounds fun.
All this document you wrote about me, you're going to win, bro.
I like touchdowns. I like footballs.
Cool.
Well, I hope he throws a good spiral. Is it going to be a spiral?
You already lost. Yo, Aiden, can you tell me how much you lost already? $40,000. Did you really win that $40,000 off that one person in school? Just tell me yes or no. That's why you're doing it.
What? $40,000? What are you talking about?
You worried. You got $45,000 off of some student. That's why you're harassing me.
I did.
Because it's nothing to you.
I got 45. Interesting. I didn't know that. I wish I did. But that'd be great. Anyway, speaking of wide receivers, it sounds like you have your hands full over there. I'm gonna let you get back to your business.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Aiden.
Yep.
Just remember, I'm gonna find you.
No, you're not.
You, bro,
here's what you're going to do,
when
Dawson.
I find you,
here's what you're going to do. You're
going
to go back, you're going to make some bootleg rap videos. You're going to whine and you're going to bitch about it. You're going to stay up in Rochester, New Hampshire, where you belong.
Emily Roberts, nigga. Emily Roberts.
You're never going to leave.
Fucking Roberts, nigga. Look her up, nigga. I swear to God, I'm going to catch you 1,000 off you.
Who's Emily Roberts? Who's Emily Roberts? Oh, so you're naming your lawyer. That's your lawyer?
Fuck with my life, bro. You're gonna fuck with my life, bro. I promise you.
You don't have a life. You're a loser living in Rochester, New Hampshire.
I don't have.
Yeah, you're a heroin.
I wish I could talk to you like a real man, bro, because nobody's around right now. I wish I could talk to you like a real man and just tell you that you fucked up, bro. Like, okay. Why would you fuck with me? You don't know me.
Why would I fuck with Dawson Boston?
This shit right now, I don't know. But you don't know Dawson Jacob Boston.
It's true, dog. I don't know you.
What Dawson Jacob Boston was about, nigga, you would say, Why?
It's true. It's
you
true.
say why? Because you
people
don't care, huh?
Yeah, people want to know, does your lawyer use racial slurs too? Does your lawyer use racial slurs too?
You don't care about your life, don't you?
I mean, I don't care, dog. I might kill myself like you. You know, you never know. I feel bullied right now.
That's crazy, bro.
And it all be. And you know what? I'm a sue you. I'm not even gonna kill myself, but I'm a sue you.
Because you listen to me, Aiden.
Yo, dog.
You made me feel like that, bro. I've never
you
had
sad?
This shit happen. I'm not
Are you sad? Did I make you feel sad? Are you sad?
Bro, I wish you would talk to me like a real man.
Well, oh, I know. I wish you were a real man. But are you sad? Did the blog make you feel sad?
No, man. I'm just. It's sad that people are like that, trying to ruin people's life. When I'm not like that.
I know you have. I know. You had such a good life before this.
Because
when you were getting arrested, running from the cops, selling heroin, things were going so well. Things were going so well for you until Turtleboy came around. I know we really fucked it up. I'm really sorry about that. I'm so sorry for making you sad. You sound so sad, Dawson. I'm really sorry about that. I didn't mean to make you sad.
Yo, Turtleboy. Turtleboy, I wish I could be your friend because you're a funny ass nigga, bro.
Yeah, so anyway, Dawson, we'll see you in court, okay? I look forward to this lawsuit, and you keep up the good deal. Try not to sell any bad batches to anyone, and stop running from the cops, okay? Girl, bye.
See you in court, bro.
Peace. So that's the end of Dawson Boston. So good call. Yeah, he's definitely crying. I made him. He's bullying. He's bullied. He's really sad. And Dawson is might be dead tomorrow. I don't know. He. By the way, doctor, I loved how he said he was going to kill himself, and then I'm like,
yeah.
No, you're not going to do it. He's like, I'm not. You're right. But I'm thinking about it. So now we're being sued for making people think about suicide. Oh, for fuck's sake! I don't even know. So anyway, yeah. I made him fucking cry. I made him cry. Oh my god, I made a drug dealer cry. That was great. Anyway,
I don't know, and I feel bad for that beagle. Yeah. Still.
Anyway, why don't we do a little Ask Turtleboy? If you guys have any questions or anything, let us on. Oh, it looks like Edgar's not a fan of that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drag that on. But sometimes I just like fucking with these people, man. It's what we do. And that's
he said he was going to have his team of lawyers find you and then beat you up.
Yes. I know. His boy, they're going to throw a football at me. I don't know if that's... I'm also going to jail for domestic violence. That's a new one, too. Sued for it. All right. Any questions, guys? Any questions before we call it a night here? It's been a long show, as usual. People want to
There's a lot of yelling. That was stressful, Turtleboy.
I know, man. I got into it. Maybe I should have kept my cool.
I just kind of wanted to get more specifics about why he felt bullied.
Yep.
What I wanted to nail down is it the nickname? I think it's just the nickname.
No, it's not the nickname. I don't think it's because he thinks that this blog ruined his rap career. He honestly believes that.
I would have liked to, peel back the layers and specifically identify the problem.
Yep. So Ashley wants to know, how does it feel to make people cry they are going to kill themselves? I definitely don't take joy in that or whatever. I don't want to make anyone kill themselves. But we all know he wasn't really going to kill himself. I hate people who use that threat more than anything, as if it's like, all it is an attempt to silence free speech. This threat to like, yo, I'm going to kill myself, so you can't be saying shit about me anymore. It's like, nah, that's not how the First Amendment works, buddies. But nice try. It's also
guys who cheat on their girlfriends also use that to manipulate them into not breaking up.
That's a good point. They do. That's true. That's a good point. What else are people saying? How many lawsuits does that make now? Too many to count. Any WrestleMania predictions? Yeah, here's a prediction. I'm not watching it. That's my thing. I'm a grown man. I don't watch wrestling. You still watch wrestling, Doctor?
Never. I never watched it.
Yeah, exactly. Amazing call, Unky Junkie. I have the same attorney as Dawson's Queek. Nice. Let's see. Would you ever start thinking about doing an additional live show midweek? Yeah, I thought about it so much, Jason, that I decided to do it every Tuesday and Thursday for the last few months. Correct. Let's see. You couldn't even make him ask questions. It was all over the place. Yeah, I mean, it was just good content, man. That's the thing, man. You just gotta let these people go. You gotta let them talk. It's very entertaining. That's what we do here. We let these people talk. Did you ever hear from Dog Park Debbie? No, we gave her space. You know, let the Dog Park Debbie move on with her life. I think that's probably for the best. Let's see. What else are people saying? What's the latest on Charlie McFarland in the ADA? The Bar Council is investigating this. I don't know if they're going to do anything discipline her because she's an ADA. That seems unlikely. But whatever. I just want to be a pain in her ass. Charlotte, I have court with on Monday. So I'll see Charlotte in court on Monday. I don't think... My guess is she doesn't show. That's my guess. And I get the harassment order because she don't show. Let's see. Did you have corned beef and cabbage this weekend? No, I'm not a cultural appropriation. Corned beef and cabbage sucks. It sucks.
Oh,
right?
The corned beef is awesome.
It's terrible, man. I'm not pretending I like...
The cabbage sucks.
A Reuben sandwich is good. I like a Reuben sandwich. That's a great Irish food. But I get it with pastrami sometimes. It's because it's better. I don't know. Maybe that makes me a traitor. I don't know. But I think...
It's just a platform for the mustard.
Yeah, I don't do that shit. Any news on the DA nonsense? Yeah, that kind of gets into that. Let's see what else. Do you think he genuinely is crying over this? No, I just think he likes attention. What's your favorite call ever? My favorite call ever was the Revere stripper from a couple years ago. She was classic, and the one that explained to us what pussy poppin' meant. Then there was the call with the Norwood Spunk trumpet. Go back and listen to that audio. That audio is great. Sadly, some of this audio is gone because it was all taped on the old Facebook page, which is gone forever. Yeah, I know, it sucks. It really is a shame.
You see the corn, queef, and cabbage?
That's a good one. Let's see, what else are people asking?
So gross.
Yeah, I think it's disgusting. Let's see. Do a Lifetime Achievement Award, call Baudino for being... Yeah. All right. Let's see if there's any questions here. Yeah, Keem's body was found. We're going to look more into that before doing any stories on it. And... Yeah. Cool. Yeah, the centerfold stripper, as Nicholas points out, she was classic too. 2 weeks we're going to have the bracket revealed for Ratchet Madness. So that's coming soon. So stay tuned with that. And yeah, cool. All right, folks. We're going to call it a night there. Don't forget to get your, if you like these hats, these things are dope, man. You can get them on the Turtleboy store. All right, MAGA. Turtleboy 2020, rock them. I wear this shit everywhere now. People love it. Get a lot of compliments. And if you guys are liking what we do and you support what we do, feel free to hit up the donation button. We graciously appreciate your patronage. All right? All right, guys. We will talk to you guys on Tuesday for the next Turtleboy Live show. Peace.
Thanks, Turtleboy.
No,
Later.